Now we're going to look at different representations of linear relationships. We will use those representations to write our equations in slope-intercept form. The four ways we will look at today are going to be when I'm given a slope and a y-intercept, when I'm given a verbal description, when I'm given a table, and when I'm given a graph. So the first way we're going to look at today is when given a slope and a y-intercept. Example 1. It says write an equation of the line with a slope of 3 and a y-intercept of -2. So there are a couple pieces of information that really jump out to me. The first is that I have a slope of 3. And the second, I have a y-intercept of -2. Now I know my equation has to be written in the form of y equals mx plus b, where my m represents my slope, which means my slope is 3, and my b is my y-intercept. So my y-intercept is going to be -2. So once I've identified my slope and my y-intercept, I simply need to substitute in to my slope-intercept form. So then my equation would be y equals 3x plus a -2. Now, this is a correct way to write this. However, now that we are in 8th grade, we really don't write plus a negative. And so we would actually write this as y equals 3x minus 2. And this would be our answer. So we would substitute in the 3 for the m and the -2 for the y-intercept. And our equation would be y equals 3x minus 2. Our next example says write an equation of a line with a slope of -1/4 and a y-intercept of 5. Once again, I'm going to highlight my keys. So my slope of -1, my y-intercept of 5. We always start with our equation. So it's y equals mx plus b. So my slope is going to be my m equals -1/4, and my b is going to be 5. Once I've identified those, I just have to sub them into the slope-intercept formula. So y equals -1/4 x plus 5. And that is going to be my answer. So those were two examples of writing equations when given a slope and a y-intercept.